right, everybody. Welcome to NorCal Sports Network. Breaking news. It's out. The San Francisco Giants have just traded for Rafael Devers from the Boston Red Sox in a blockbuster trade that Buster Posey just pulled off in the last 20 minutes or so. It was reported. And this is huge news. I've got the full breakdown of the trade right now. We've got the Giants-Dodgers game going live, so we'll be updating you on that as well. The full trade is the Giants are acquiring Rafael Devers from the Red Sox for Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, James Tibbs, and Jose Bello. So that is the deal right there. 4 players, 2 major leaguers, Hicks and Tibbs. I mean, really, in my opinion, you're losing one key player in this. We welcome in Bora to the show. Welcome, Bora. To me, the Devers is said, John Heyman says Devers is said to be happy, of course, like Boston. San Francisco has a Gold Glove third baseman. So Devers will probably be the DH, and I'm expecting him to be the DH, and this might make a move for Casey Schmidt to second base if they decide to play Devers at third during the time Chapman's out. There's a lot of options. I don't know. I like this deal. I'm not worried at all about losing Jordan Hicks. I mean, goodbye. Thanks for your thanks for your stay over. Harrison, I'm not really that concerned about losing him for a guy like Devers. If Harrison turns out to be good, Bora, you take that risk. But he has also shown that he's not been really great with his command at times. So, and James Tibbs, look, potential, but how many potential first-round picks have we never seen do anything? Tell us your thoughts, Bora.
You can hear me, right? You can hear me good?
Yep. Hear you good.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've been on.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just such a random move. Everybody's been blindsided. Could you repeat the trade for me just one more time?
Yeah, the trade is the full trade. Let me pull it back up here. Giants get Devers for Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, James Tibbs, and Jose Bello.
Okay, I'm not going to say that's a steal or anything, but I mean, this is the move we've been wanting. I hate to say it, but Farhan to make. Like, right. This is the move that needed to be done. The Giants needed to get a bona fide superstar. I don't really care what we gave up because Devers is an established superstar in the league. He's arguably like a top 10, top 15 player in all of baseball. I mean, he's just so good. This is a great move. I don't care if James Tibbs pans out. I don't care if Kyle Harrison pans out. Jordan Hicks, like you said, is kind of like nothing. I mean, thank you for your services. Good luck in Boston. Yeah. I don't know who the other guy is.
Bello, he's not a top 30 prospect. I just checked. He's not in the Giants' top 30. So I don't know much about him, but the fact that he's not top 30 and you got guys that are 17 years old that are your third ranked prospect in Joshua De Jesus Gonzalez tells you if he was really special, he'd be in the top 30.
I mean, yeah, to be able to get Devers without giving up Wisenhunt, Eldridge, Gonzalez, any of your top 5 guys, pretty much, excluding Tibbs, is just unbelievable. I mean, you still have Eldridge in the minor leagues, maybe coming up this year. This is just a great trade. I mean, who knows? Kyle Harrison may pan out. He may not. I know you have your doubts. I've said it on this show many times that I don't think Kyle Harrison's going to be that great. He's shown a little something else lately. He's shown the velocity is a little up. The wildness is still a concern. I think he doesn't have great command, which is which is ultimately why he hasn't succeeded yet. But I mean, he could still pan out, and this would still be a great trade for the Giants. I mean, Devers is
line
a
out to Schmidt
superstar.
by Betts, by the way. So in the bottom of the first, was Betts leading off? I didn't see. Okay, ooh, he smashed that ball right to Casey. Casey kind of reached up, nailed it. Okay. Oh, I guess is Ohtani on first? Yeah, Ohtani's on first. Okay.
Let me just read Devers' stats so far this year. He's
Yeah,
played in 72 games. He has a 2.2 WAR. He's batting .271 with a 400 on base percentage and a 494 slugging. He has an 894 on base or OPS with an OPS plus of 149. He's drawn 55 walks, which is the most in all of baseball. And if you guys remember, he's had that horrible start where he was like 0 for 20 with like 15 strikeouts or something the first week or two. And everyone was the media, the national media was going crazy because this guy was he wasn't playing third, and he was very frustrated, and he was having this horrible start to the season. And to be able to pick it up and lead the league in walks from there, he has 14 homers and 57 RBIs. I mean, for his career, he bats .279 with a 350 on base percentage and a 510 slugging.
He does have a big contract, and we don't know if the Giants are taking on the full amount, or my guess
I would assume so.
I don't know. You think?
I think
the Red Sox getting 4 prospects or 4 players?
I mean, I don't think any of the prospects are good. I mean,
that's true. That's
true.
I
don't know if James Tibbs is really going to pan out. He was the 13th overall pick, and
yeah, he could be decent, but he's not. You know, I don't think he was going to break down the doors, you know, and become like, you know, a perennial all-star. He might be a slightly above replacement player, I'm assuming, but my phone is blowing up here all day. But Jelly on the mound right now with 2 men on, just to give you an update what's going on live down in LA. Ohtani on second, Freeman on first. Sean Jelly, I mean, this is kind of rough for the Giants pitching because they didn't have anybody in line ready to go. So they're going to have to piece this one together today. And he just walked the bases loaded. Getting another text. All these, just constant text today here on this deal. The Giants may be out of this here early if Jelly can't maybe turn a double play or something. But
the contract is 10 years worth $13.5 million. I mean, that's a huge contract, but for the AAV of 30, right around 30.
Okay, so 30, but you just dropped 11 in off of Hicks, so it's a net 19.
Exactly. I mean, this he's not making like 40, 50, 60 million. He's making 30 million. It's not that much. I guess Verlander is going to take Harrison's spot in the rotation.
All right, there's a fly ball into right field. Yaz on the run, makes the catch. Here comes the play at the plate. The throw. He beats it. Ohtani 1-0 Dodgers right now. Too many walks the last couple games. Giants are just come on. They're afraid of the Dodgers at times, it seems like. I am getting word here in the chat that from Rob that they are taking on the entire contract. Okay, that's probably why you didn't have to give up as much. You know, you're probably going to have to give up somebody like a Wisenhunt in the deal too if you're getting the Red Sox to pay half the contract or something.
I mean, the big thing is you didn't give up Eldridge. I mean, you're going to have, assuming Eldridge pans out, you're going to have a middle of the order of Devers and Eldridge, which is really
balances
dangerous.
The lineup out.
I mean, that balances the lineup. This is, if everything works out in the Giants' favor, this could, and I don't want to like sound too optimistic, but I mean, this could be a good year for the Giants. This could be a really good year for the Giants, and this could be a really good next couple years for the Giants. Because, I mean, this team is kind of set. They're gonna have a little bit of a fluctuation of young guys with Wisenhunt and Eldridge and a couple other guys. This team is pretty good, and they could make some noise.
Yeah, I bet $5 is a joke in the spring training that they'd win the World Series. $5 to win 500, and I said I'm not going to waste 10. Now I kind of wish I would have put like 50 down on Okay, grounded to Adames, backhand throw in the hole deep. He got him. Nice play by Willie Adames. Dodgers or Giants get out of it with only one run. Hey guys, let us got right into the show here. Want to thank our sponsor of today's show, which is our sponsor of every show, Chapman Law Group, 415-613-9483. Chapman Law Group, located in Marin. Give Chapman Law Group for a call for all your legal needs, especially if you've got a personal injury situation. Chapman Law Group will help take care of that. Give them a call. The call's free. The consultation's free for personal injury. Check out Chapman Law Group, 415-613-9483. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We're bringing you Giants news whenever it breaks, like this kind of news. This might be the biggest breaking news the Giants have. Is this the biggest Giants trade since Chris Bryant?
This is bigger than Chris Bryant.
It's bigger. Oh, because he's better. Yeah. And he's going to be he's not, like Chris Bryant was on the, boom. He was.
I mean, I can't remember a trade like this for this caliber player for the Giants in my life, at least.
Yeah, and this helps the Giants. Truth hurts Wilkie. Chapman isn't hitting cleanup. Yeah, this moves Chapman down maybe a couple of spots, hopefully. I think what this is going to do, when Chapman comes back, I can see a lineup. I think this moves Lee up to the leadoff, puts Adames back at second. Third, you could have Devers in third if you want to go left, right, left. And then fourth, you could have a Ramos, a fifth. Maybe if Devers is DHing, you got Dom Smith fifth, Chapman 6, 7. You go Yaz 8, Casey Schmidt at second base, 9 Bailey. I think that's kind of where I would lean. Wilmer becomes the guy that becomes the DH or the special pinch hitter. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Devers when he gets here. It would be rotten, I think, if they threw him in at third base. If they didn't put Casey at second. If they just said, Casey, you're back to the bench, that's bad.
No, I think Casey's going to get the playing time at third just because I think the defense factor, because Devers isn't a good defender at third at all, and he hasn't played third at all this season. Maybe he's your first baseman. Could he be like a Dom Smith replacement? I know he didn't want to play first base in Boston. Maybe that's still there. He's most likely just going to be the DH. I think this also opens up other opportunities for trades for the Giants to make. Like maybe they trade a Wilmer Flores because he's not going to be getting at bats. Maybe they just say, you know what, Wilmer, you've done a great job. You've had a great career. We're going to send you somewhere where you can get at bats. If they don't, and assuming they make the playoffs, Flores is going to have, I mean, that's a great bench bat to have in the postseason off the bench. Wilmer Flores, who like more than a 10-year veteran in the league. That's something you need in the playoffs. You need experience. This just opens up so much more opportunities for the Giants to do. I like it because Chapman is now not going to have to be in the 4 hole. He can be in the 5 or 6 hole where he doesn't have to have much pressure on him to bring in some guys. This is great. And Devers is a great RBI guy. He's a great clutch guy. He works the count. He walks. I mean, this is a great move. And if he is playing DH, his body isn't going to wear down as much when he's playing third. So, I mean, the contract right now, 10 years, $313, it might not look great for longevity, but if he's just playing DH, and if you're paying $30 million for a DH in a couple years, I mean, Ohtani's going to be – I don't think Ohtani's going to pan out as a pitcher for the next 10 years. So the Dodgers are going to be paying Ohtani, 60 plus for a DH, and the Giants are going to be paying 30. This is I love this move. This is a great move. Thank Buster Posey getting it done.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making the big moves happen.
Huge,
He's done
yes.
everything right this offseason and during the season.
Yeah, Jay Farrell says if Devers shows up and is pissed, then that's a disaster. He seems very emotional. If you look above, John Heyman reports Devers is said by friends to be happy. Okay, so he is happy. So there we go. He's does he have 9 or 10 more years left on that deal?
I think it's 9.
9 years. And by the way, right now at the plate is Wilmer Flores. And let me get back to the game here and tell you what's going on here. I got to get 1 out, top of the second. So Flores is on with the Grand Slam King on coming up soon, I think.
Including this year, he has 9 years left. He's signed until 2033.
2033.
So
wow.
After this year, it's 8.
Well, I guess there's your, let me just check on Devers as far as, isn't he still in his 20s?
He's 28 right now.
Okay. Yeah, he's 28. He turns 29 in October, the 24th. That would be, 24th of October. That's right around the parade day for the Giants, maybe, huh?
It's 2 days before my birthday.
There we go. So he's 28 going on, will be 20. Yeah, he's 28 the full season. So 28, and he's got 9 years left. That takes him to about 36. Not bad. Not bad. So this is a huge need. This is a huge play in here. Casey Schmidt up to the bat right now. Takes the ball outside, 1-0. Dodgers lead it 1-0 in the top of the second. Giants are probably going to have a little bit of somewhat of a bullpen game, but they're off tomorrow, which is good. So Devers will be in the lineup on Tuesday. My guess is he's going to be the DH. You could see Wilmer start to play first base against lefties.
Mm-hmm.
And this might mean like they may be moving on. Oh, Casey takes a called strike right down the middle, 1-1. They may be moving on from Encarnacion at some point here.
Who's looked horrible.
Yeah. Which is not, I hate to say it, but I kind of saw that one coming. But you never know. He's a streaky guy too. Okay, here's the 1-1 pitch from May. Gets down, he throws into Schmidt. He fouls it off the back of his foot, and he is pissed. Casey slams his helmet down as that ball hit him smack in the back of the leg. Hopefully that is okay. They're showing highlights of Devers. Hopefully, hey, Boston comes to town. Don't they come to town next week?
What's the Giants' schedule?
Isn't it Cleveland and Boston?
Let me look real quick. I know they play Cleveland on Tuesday.
We got a big break in the action. Dave Geschner, whatever the trainer's name is, tending to Casey. Casey doing some squats. He really took it hard on that last foul tip.
Yeah, Cleveland, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Boston, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. Wow. Deloading says Boston fans are pissed. Interesting. Yeah, I got you, Markham. I see you in there. Okay, my Dodger buddy down here in Arizona is here. Okay, 1-2 pitch coming from Dustin May to Casey Schmidt. He looks over to first. He winds the delivery. There's a fly ball to right field. Betts has got a beat on it, and that is out number 2 at the inning. Casey looks like he's kind of hobbled after he hit that. Shoot. Poor guy can't get a break. Can he go back to back 3 games in a row with slams?
I'm saying no.
Even though last night's was kind of like tainted, but we didn't get too excited about it. But I'm sure it looks good in the RBI box. So this is huge. The Giants are, you know what I love about this trade, Bora, more than anything, I mean, number one, they got Rafael Devers, but number two, it's June 15th. The trade deadline is July 31st or August 1st or whatever it is this year. Did not wait till the trade deadline. This is what I've always suggested that the Giants do. Go out and get ahead of everybody. Don't wait. And Buster's showing Yaz lays down a perfect bunt for a base hit down third base. He easily, no even attempt of a throw. First and second, 2 out. Beautiful bunt by Yaz. What I love about that is you're not waiting. He didn't wait for Adames. Now, Adames hasn't played all that well and it hasn't worked out great, but he's starting to show signs of life, Willy Adames, the last 5 games. So maybe this helps Adames too. I mean, he's no longer the highest paid Giant. That's got to help.
I mean, you're exactly right, Dan. This is what we've been asking for. You got to be proactive. You can't be reactive. You got to get out early. Who knows how long Posey's been talking to the Red Sox for? I mean, this could have been gone on for 2-3 months. We don't know because this doesn't happen just in a week or two. Right. This is just great to get out ahead early, and I guarantee you, I bet other teams were calling the Red Sox, but not many other teams were actively, aggressively pursuing Devers. Which means the Red Sox probably didn't have many offers on the table, so they were inclined to take the Giants. I mean, it's just you get out on it early, you can get some you can get some players.
As everybody who watches NorCal sports know, and they're probably sick of me talking about it, I'm just going to ask the question. You got Rafael Devers for 9 years. You got Bryce Eldridge coming up. Do you leave the dimensions the same, or do you consider taking in Triples Alley? I mean, come on, the guy's hits the ball out there constantly to right center field. It's just going to be an out in this park.
You know where he's played, right?
Yeah, Boston,
Fenway, and they have a longer right center field than the Giants do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. The triangle.
Yeah, I know it goes out there.
That's 420.
Box. Is it 420 there?
That's 420 to right center.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I have to look that up. I'm going to look that up. You might be right.
I am right. No, do not change the dimensions. Leave the dimensions where they are. Also, I'll tell you another thing. The 415 to right center, I don't think that's ever going to change because that's the area code in San Francisco. So I think that's the little thing that.
Yeah. Oh, bases are loaded here. And Christian Koss is up. Oh boy. Christian Koss. This is where okay. Yeah, it is 420 to right center. You're right. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's 0-2 to Christian Koss. Bases loaded. May looks in. He delivers. Popped up on the infield. Muncy makes the catch. Or is that Muncy? No, that isn't Muncy. That I don't know who that was. But Giants are out of the inning. That's what happens when you have Christian Koss in the lineup. This is why you need to make trades to add more people so you don't have a Christian Koss coming up in your lineup. You've already got a Patrick Bailey. So you need to add more of these guys. Stefan Perto says he was calling this. Dan, do you remember? I've heard some people talk about Devers and wasn't sure who mentioned it, but that's a great call. My call, but I guess this probably ends the Marcell Ozuna talks unless you were looking at Devers agreeing to play first base, because Ozuna's a DH only. He can't play in the outfield. And I thought maybe the Giants might look at Ozuna and then go ahead and play Wilmer at first base against lefties, Smith against righties, and then, use Wilmer as a pinch hitter off the bench in key situations when you're facing right-handed pitching. So, because I think Devers is going to probably be the DH. He's already used to it. So
Ozuna also would have been just a half-year rental.
Yeah, just a half-year rental.
The price would have been cheaper, but
yeah,
half-year rental.
I guess it still
I
could
like
be
Devers.
Yeah, I love having Devers too.
Over
I mean,
Ozuna.
I wouldn't mind Ozuna if you were able to, like you say, hey, Rafael, would you be willing to play first base? And then, that saves you room to allow you just to continue to develop Eldridge. I was watching the AAA game today. Eldridge, Carson, which Carson was? They got so many Carsons. I can't remember. Seymour, Ragsdale, whoever it was on the mound. Anyway, picked the guy off. He was taken off for second. Picked it off. They were going to throw him out second. Eldridge dropped the ball.
Yeah, still needs development at first.
Yeah, it was just So we'll see where this thing goes. But Giants pull off the blockbuster of block. Hey, I mean, this is the biggest trade this definitely so far this season, but I think it would fit into maybe the biggest deal since last season. In the offseason, Tucker got traded to Chicago.
What about during the season? When can you remember a trade happening like this during the season? Not Soto, at the trade deadline.
Soto,
okay.
Was that during the season or during the offseason? I can't remember.
I want to say that was during the offseason. Yeah,
I think that was the offseason. I know Arias got traded from Miami last year, but that's not as big of a deal. I mean, Arias is not even an all-star, really. I mean, he's a great hitter, but he's not
he's not Rafael Devers.
Right, yeah. Rafael Devers, I'm just going to check something in him with let me just see where he ranks real quickly. Got two different fantasy leagues, and they rank each player based on their performance during the year. Devers in one league is 27th in all of baseball. Mm-hmm. Okay. And based on the point system, it's a little different. So in the other league, which is, let's see what Devers is. Devers is ranked 21. So you're looking at, and he's been climbing. He started off not very good at all. He started off the first few weeks horrible. So the fact that he is pulled up, hey, look, Aaron says you live. No one's seen you, man. For a while, we were wondering if you were like on the Joe Biden. What do they call that? The
DL.
Or the I can't think of the name of it, but they give you a different identity or something, put you out there. Let's see. Wisenhunt, does he get called up? I've seen some comments in the chat about Carson Wisenhunt. You got Verlander. Probably this makes Verlander going to fit right into the next slot. It's interesting. They got this deal done today before Harrison's start. I wonder if this deal gets made next week if Harrison gets rocked today.
Ooh, I don't know if that has much to do with it, because he didn't get rocked in Colorado, right? But
no, but against the Dodgers, what happens if Harrison goes out there, can't find the plate, and gives up 7 runs in 2 innings, and it's like Boston goes,
I think the Giants probably would rather have him traded than live to find out.
There is a long ball home run. Who just hit it? Is that Tommy Edman? Yep. Tommy Edman, home run off Jelly. 2-0.
What I would like to see is, this is, I've been advocating for this. What about a 6-man rotation? If you're gonna call Wisenhunt up, I would like to see a 6-man rotation. It helps Verlander. He's aging. I'm not gonna say he's injury prone, but he's more prone to get injured. It helps Birdsong, who's still developing, and you want to limit his innings a little bit. It would help Robbie Ray a little bit at being his first true year back from Tommy John. And you could still pitch Webb every 5 days. You could just skip that time. I would like to see that if you're gonna call up Whisenhunt if he's ready. I mean, they're probably not gonna call him up and they're just gonna let him really develop until he's just absolutely dominating. But I would be interested in a 6-man rotation because I mean we've seen the Dodgers rotation. The Dodgers rotation is just cooked.
Hey, look, Giovanni just showed up. He just told us that the Giants made a blockbuster. This Giants team just made a blockbuster trade. What happened, Giovanni? Who was the trade? Tell us. Let us know what's going on, Giovanni. Always Giovanni showing up, letting everybody, giving us his words of wisdom here. Okay. So I don't know. Okay, what do we got here? Do we got another drive or is this a replay? I hope that's a replay. Okay, good. It's a replay. 2-0. Ooh, Jelly comes in tight and just misses Betts right at the head. Woo. Sean Jelly saying, I better start showing something so I don't lose my job here, right?
That's a good question, though. Do you think this kind of boosts them up into the true contending caliber team?
Oh, yeah. We had a talk about this the other night. Are the Giants contenders or pretenders? And I kind of felt like after they beat the Dodgers Friday night, the opening game of the series, that that they might just be a contender. This team has a way of hanging around and just being resilient, and with their pitching and their defense for the most part, I think this makes them much more of definitely a contender. And here's another thought on this, Bora. You got Matt Chapman that's probably out close to the All-Star break. So he's probably going to miss another 20 plus games, 25. Posey may be looking at this and saying, I got to make a move now because this lineup could possibly really tank with Chapman out of the lineup. And now you have to, now you've got not even arguably, he is the Giants' best player hitter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt. Giovanni, do you understand anything about sports? Do you realize that sports is an evolving thing based on what happens? I mean, yeah, I think they're a contender now. They got a superstar. Okay. I mean, what kind of clown comment do you make? I mean, like if the Warriors have Steph Curry and he gets hurt and he's out for the season, and I said they were contenders, and all of a sudden they're not going to make the playoffs, they're like, oh, make up your mind, Dan. You said they were contenders. Now you say they're not making the playoffs. Yeah, it's called the players, Giovanni. Jeez. Giovanni, I got something for you. Just for you, because you're always do a great job of getting on my nerves. You get the you make a clown comment every time you come on here. Just unreal.
For Chapman, though, this also because Devers can carry a lineup, he can carry a team with his hitting. If Devers starts hitting and the Giants lineup isn't just subpar, this allows Chapman to kind of rest until the All-Star break and really not rush himself back. You can take your time. You can just go till the All-Star break, get your time, and then come back 100% healthy post All-Star break.
Yeah. What do we got? Yeah, changes. Yep, I change them by the hour. Yep. Stay tuned here for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to tell you the Giants will not win another game this year. Come on. Look at this guy. I love how whatever. I made the prediction beginning of the year. I'll stick with it, and I say I hope I'm wrong. I predicted the Giants would win 86 games and miss the playoffs, but I also have a $5 bet that they win the World Series. So how's that?
You're on both sides.
Yep. Let's see what else we got in here. Mitchell Ness says he feels 90% sure Posey will make one more move. If I'm the Giants, I'm adding a veteran starting pitcher. I just am. I see pitching. I don't trust the fact that Birdsong and Roop can be that strong in September. How much left they're going to have in the tank? They've never done it. I would go out and get me a veteran starter that maybe is a free agent this year, and you don't have to give up much, but I am getting starting pitching, kind of like when the Giants got Jake Peavy. They added. Go get, and they had great pitching, right? But they added. You can never have enough starters. So I would definitely be looking to add as a starting pitcher. And I think Posey knows that. I think Posey will add a starting pitcher. People think, that's not the situation, but I think it will. But we're going to get out of here in just a few minutes, guys. We'll go a few more minutes. So if you want to get your comment read, and it's important, we got literally hundreds of people watching, just throw in one of these type of comments and it'll automatically get read. So not that I'm not trying to not read everything. I just can't get to every comment. Producer Ryan says he'd trade Bryce Eldridge for Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh leading the majors in homers. He's a young guy too. It's not a bad idea. I can't, you'd probably have to throw Bailey in the deal too, because Seattle would say, well, we got to have a catcher. Marco Luciano for Mike Trout. You think that gets it done? Deloading?
I don't want Mike Trout though. I don't want his contract and I don't know that I would give anything up for Mike Trout. His contract is horrible. He's injury prone. He's the definition of injury prone. He cannot stay healthy, and he's having a down year right now.
Chad says that Harrison's going to become a Zach Wheeler type. He's young. He's the lefty. There's potential.
There's potential there. I'll say that there's potential. To me, and the velocity coming back this season is a positive, but you need control, and without control, you don't have anything. You're just not going to be a great starting pitcher. And he was the number one lefty prospect in all of baseball a couple years ago. He hasn't panned out to be that. He needs to be able to control his pitches, and if he can't control his pitches, I don't think he's ever going to be successful.
Yeah. Back to the ball game. It is 2-0 Dodgers, and it's the top of the third inning right now with 2 out, nobody on, and Ramos at the plate, and he just got drilled right in the gut. Or did that hit his arm? But Ramos takes one from the big red-headed mop, Dustin May. That is a mop, man. In fact, he's got more head on his head. He's got more of a – oh, yeah, got the elbow first, the left elbow, and then the gut bounced off. Ramos tough, goes to first base.
I got a feel for Red Sox fans, though. That –
oh, they've lost – they've lost now Devers. What are we looking at here? I want to see one other comment. Well, another Giovanni Clown comment says, why didn't they wait till tomorrow? Harrison was getting set to pitch. Well, I'm sure Buster considered taking Kyle's feelings into it and probably thought about it for about a half a second. Said, no, I got a deal in front of me. I'm pulling the trigger. You don't, if you get this kind of a deal and you settle on it, you don't go, well, why don't we wait till tomorrow? You know why, Giovanni? You know why you're not anywhere in the sports world? Because what happens if Harrison goes out and blows his arm out? And now you're down Harrison and now you got to go give up maybe a birdsong in the deal to make the deal happen. That's why you pull the trigger, Giovanni. You don't wait and say, well, let Harrison pitch this game. Guys blow out their arms every day in baseball. One pitch. Come on, Giovanni. Well, I'm talking about it right here on YouTube, aren't I? And you're listening. I guess I am involved somewhat in the sports world. Okay. With that, let's get out of here. Bottom of the third, Dodgers are coming to bat. Giants down 2-0. See if they can get this thing going. But guys, thank you for being here. Part of the show means a lot. We'll be back tonight, 8:00 on the Hot Corner. We'll be talking about the ball game. And of course, I'm sure this trade will dominate tonight as well. So the Giants, again, to recap, in the last hour, literally about an hour ago, this trade came down. The Giants have landed Rafael Devers in exchange for Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, James Tibbs, and can't remember the other guy's name, Bello or something.
Jose Bello.
Jose Bello. Okay. And hey, not a good day for you either, Giovanni, because you know what? You're just about ready to get the heave-ho completely out of here. I've got restraint, though, Giovanni. You can say whatever you want here on NorCal Sports Network. But if you get real personal, I might have to send you packing, but I could take it, Giovanni. Yeah, exactly, Giovanni. A little bit more involved than you. I got about 25, 30 player interviews that we can queue up at any time on this show. So, well, guys, great news for the Giants. They get it done. Buster Posey, maybe going to be executive of the year here, the way things are going, Bora. But what a day for the San Francisco Giants. Win or lose tonight in this game, the news of the day is Rafael Devers. Go Giant. So thanks, guys, for being part of the show. We've got 500 people watching right now between YouTube and Twitter. So we thank you. If you're over on Twitter, make sure you guys come on over here and subscribe to the channel. We have hit the 5,000 sub mark here just in the last week. And we're going to be giving away a Elliot Ramos signed autographed jersey. So come on over and subscribe over on the YouTube side. Bora, good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heck of a time to come back on. You waited,
right?
Man. You waited for a good moment.
I waited for the perfect opportunity.
Yes. Rafael Devers, a San Francisco Giant. That's going to be fun to see. So,
I mean, as let me say one last thing. As a Giants fan, just enjoy the season. This could be a special season. Just enjoy the season. It's going to be exciting. Giants are pretty good now.
Absolutely. Yeah, they got a star, and this is going to make everybody better. So, guys, we'll see you tonight, 8:00. Giants Hot Corner. Come on back. Have a great afternoon, and go watch the Giants Dodgers. Go Dodgers. We'll see you at 8:00 tonight, everybody.